Hello, everyone. Good morning. A little late of a stream in the week. I was busy with school and also after the regional. I took a little break. So I am freshly showered, so I'm probably looking, not as as well prepared as normal. Yeah. So anyway, this is gonna be probably something that I do continuously. We'll see. But this is the team I'm probably going to stick with after the regional. I think it's a lot of fun. And it's very different than what I would normally play, so it'll give me kind of like new experiences and different learning curves. We are playing a very fast Ursaluna, not Blood Moon, which just does 1,000,000 damage. Mostly, honestly, the reason to play a fast Ursaluna is because it's notoriously known for being so slow that a lot of people will be preparing for Trick Room, and then you just put out this Ursaluna that ends up outspeeding things anyway, or you Tailwind and then just run them over. So, that being said, it's still like slow enough under Trick Room that any of like the hyper fast mons you can still just Trick Room and be slower than. That being said, you definitely lose, a lot in the bulk department. But it's not like you were living Surging Strikes anyway, so I don't think it matters as much in this format comparatively. Outside of that, break people's yeah. Absolutely. Honestly, that is why I'm playing this, is because that happened to me at the regional, where I sat down playing the Elizabeth team and paired into this team and was just like, okay, they're gonna try and Trick Room and get me with their idiot Ursaluna, which is unbeatable. So I need to just be ready for Trick Room. And then they just like torn Urshfood me, which was unfortunate. And then when they finally put their Ursaluna in after I killed the Urshfood, I was like, phew, it's over. Only for them to outspeed me and kill me. I was just like, oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, as far as OTS goes, you kind of, all of your information's there except for how fast or like how trained your mons are. So, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to be tricky. The rest of the team is pretty much what you would expect. This probably should be faster rather than bulkier, but I don't love not bulk when I'm playing Covert Cloak rather than Sash, personally. This is pretty stock. Yeah, like the Incineroar is also just very... I guess that is the one thing too, is another mon on the team that's weirdly fast is the Incineroar, so it's not very stock. Comparatively, I think normally I would play something like the 236 spread with Incineroar. That being said, we're playing something that is just fast, which means under Trick Room will actually be the last U-turn or parting shot, etc., to put our thing in safely, which ups and downs. And then this Shifu is actually spec'd like a Scarf Shifu, which is honestly probably a little wrong. I might want more speed investment, so we're gonna see how that goes, and honestly, I've never played P2, so I just kind of let it be pseudo stock off of the Smoge Me analysis thing. So it's probably bad, but we shall see. P2's not, like, I mean, look at the bulk. Oh my gosh. Bulky guy. So, okay. Let's get into it. Not a rain team. They're cheating. What the hell? We're not supposed to play another Ursalunar. Ursalunar. Okay. I mean, if they bring Pelipper... Oh, that's kind of tragic. They have Scarf Shifu. Now I wish we had Scarf Shifu. Okay. They have Sinistra. So theirs is probably an actual Trick Room Mon. Although they don't have... Well, they have, like, Trick Room, you know? Okay, here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to lead Torn Shifu. And Ursa's kind of bad into, like, every Mon on that team. We'll bring Chunger. That's tough. I guess we'll just bring in Cineroar. Yeah, this is not great. Winston, you need to relax. Everything is okay. Okay. So, buddy, it's alright. I know you want to be on stream. You can't be. You can't be. No stream for kitties. Okay, get some damage. Get a speed drop on the Ensign. Yep, makes sense. Okay. And they did go for fake out, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, I could Tailwind. I don't think there's a reason to do that. Yeah, I just want to remove this Pelipper, honestly. Oh, okay. Okay, well. It works so well. We kind of can't do it again, huh? Winstonius. You gotta relax, bunny. Relax. Shh. Shh. Okay. So they led the same thing. We could taunt this. That'd be kind of funny. I don't see the point, though, honestly. Yeah. I think we'll just Tailwind Protect. I don't really care what they do. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, which is why I thought taunting might be kind of fun. Okay, well, Bleak Wind. And yeah, let's just go into this Pelipper. Does it live? Okay, good. That was the only Mon I was worried about at that point. Okay, so now they have a Shifu. Well, Shifu doesn't want to eat a Bleak Wind. What do they have? Just stock, right? Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna Surging. Oh, that's tragic. That's tragic. Yeah. That still did like kind of a million to that Incineroar, honestly. Yeah, that's so fair. I figured if they go after my Shifu, then I get a Bleak Wind. And if they go after the Tarn, I don't actually care. Okay. They can't protect, so I'm just gonna give it a little fake out here. And we could just put damage on it. Like, what do they have in the back? Probably not Sinistra, based on how they're playing. Probably not Sinistra. Okay, that's fine. U-turn. I'm guessing it's Chanpao. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we have Chunger. Let's see. If they Ice Spinner plus Surging this slot, I can't Terra or not Terra. Although, if they do that, and I Terra, then we can take down the Shifu. Yeah, I kind of think that's worth it. No, maybe we have to take down the POW. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. I love that that happened. Okay, no more rain. The Sacred Sword? Yeah. That was probably too much, huh? Didn't love that, but we're not very bulky, so it makes sense. Okay. The Surging? Well, it was in the rain, and so, you know. And I had drop from CC. So, like, unfortunately it makes sense. Okay. We need to remove the POW. Although, yeah. Oh, right. They still have Incineroar. Yips. Okay. We got a little Spore on the POW. That's huge. Huge if big. Okay. Flare Blitz almost certainly kills us, which is kind of tragic. We'll just gotta protect the Fake Out, take some Rocky. Oh, they don't take Rocky because it didn't connect, right? Are we Rocky? Thank God. Okay. Yeah, I think... Okay, they're Flare Blitzing, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Tragic, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, so... God, how do we ever beat POW? I guess we... I mean, if we don't Terra... It's probably fine. Though without the bulk, we probably don't survive Sacred. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. They're being a big fan of getting the old Tailwind set up. So let's... You know what? We're Trick Rooming them. We're gonna Trick Room them. Yeah, I totally just blanked for a sec that I even had Chungus in the back. Oh, shit, they're Trick Rooming us. Okay, our Incin should be faster. Don't strengths at my boy, you sicko. Okay. What a sicko. Their instant shouldn't be faster unless it's like crazy fast. I mean, we could have just speed tied, right? Or did we see them be faster? Move first twice? Interesting. Okay, that's tragic. Terra Waterson is just kind of annoying. Well. Yeah, that's very true. They might be faster under Trick Room. Because we're so fast. Yeah. Okay. Don't kill. Oh, that did so much. That did so much damage. There's no way they also brought it, right? Okay. Okay. That didn't kill? That's crazy. Oh, right. We have a drop. Okay. That's insane. Still insane that it didn't kill, to be fair. I'm just gonna fake this out. No, I guess if we fake out the POW... Like, they're just gonna protect it, though, right? So... If they don't... No, we actually have to fake this out, or we just die. The tragic spot. Okay. It all worked out. It's beautiful. Yeah, we'll take a little chip. Flinches, we'll remove it. And I think it's time to get this Ursaluna out of here. We'll save it. Save it for later. Probably not. No, we'll just... So I can fake out plus. Okay. That's such an awkward pin for this Incineroar. I hate Terra Grass. It's so bad. Okay. Maybe we have to just knock it off, huh? I think they're going... Yeah. Cool. It's resisted, but now they don't have... Now they aren't faster outside of Trick Room. Wait, we didn't bring Shifu. Shit. Retro. Okay. They can't protect, which is good. So, what do we want from this? I think we need to try and put damage on this POW, and we'll just spore the Shifu. Yep, that makes sense. Please go to sleep. Okay. Amoonguss is also Terra Ghost. Or I guess not also, because our Incineroar is not. Well, mine's not Scarf. So. Mine's Mystic. I think we die to Spinner if we don't, and I think they're gonna go after us. Oh, that's crazy. He was 150. Yeah. Yeah, I assume they just wouldn't. Yeah, I assume they're just probably faster, but they're not like, yeah. They're probably just faster. Well, they're both sleeping, so that's good. Which one? I mean, we should just go after the Shifu probably first, huh? Oh, they woke up? That's tragic. Okay. well, we lost. The old one-turn wake. Hell yeah. Chungus out here just getting all the statuses. Yeah, this is pretty tragic. We can Rage Powder now, though. I guess they could Aqua Jet, right? They could have Aqua Jetted, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, there's no way that our Chungus can win this, so... Yes, I wouldn't say no. Oh, okay. Well, yes. Yeah, definitely no way. What is more than one turn sleep? I've never heard of her. Never, ever, ever. We are exclusively one turn sleepers. Why even bring Chungus? You know? Okay. This is pretty stock. I'm betting that their Shifu's faster. Change the P2 bulk? Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I said at the beginning, but you probably missed, but, yeah, I literally just clicked the button, was like, we're playing it, because I have never played P2, so I didn't know what, like, the normal stuff, like, you know, what people would normally play, or especially for this format. So I just figured we'll just leave it for this and see how it goes, and then figure it out from there. Torrent's kind of bad, huh? I guess it's good into, like, 2. Really, really bad into, like, 2. Okay. Tough. Tough. Okay. This is kind of good. Yeah, because we're Terra Ghost. Okay. Well, we definitely outspeed everything. That being said, we don't have our guts active and we have a drop. So, like, I don't think EQ kills. But I think we just go for it, put a bunch of damage on the board, and then we're, like, pretty far ahead, huh? Interesting. So they didn't fake out. Alright, well. Rillaboom. Fair enough. Well. Is there any reason not to click Bleak Wind? I can't think of it. We can't Facade the Golden Go. Can Terra Water. They definitely don't protect it. They have Shadow Ball? Yeah. God, they're gonna Terra Water and we're just gonna get pranked so hard. Okay. Okay, they protected. Honestly, that's actually so fine. That's so fine. Oh. Alright. Got the speed drop. That's cool. Alright. Let's see. Well, we have 2 turns Tailwind. So if we Bleak Wind this turn... Oh, we don't have Protect. Okay. If we Bleak Wind... I kind of like the Facade into the Golden Go. Is that reading too much? Is that insane? It's probably insane, right? Because... Yeah, like... But I'm thinking even if they Terra Water, like, I'm not sure. Also, Bleak Wind could miss, right? Okay. Well, good news. We didn't give that one away for free, so Okay, what do they have? Raging Bolt? Actually, I hope they have Raging Bolt. That would be so good. Yep, really comes back in. Pow, okay. Pow is annoying. I think I'm at a spot where I don't really love the idea of losing my Ursaluna to like a wood hammer. I feel like they're gonna just protect plus like wood hammer or U-turn. Or just hard swap. Maybe they don't have U-turn. I didn't actually look at their sheet. They do not have U-turn. Okay, cool. They didn't protect. It's interesting. Okay. They're totally switching this, right? Chat, Facade or Headlong Rush? What are we feeling? I'm feeling Facade. I think we Facade. Oh, they pranked me. That's fine. Did a lot, but then they took a lot of recoil, so that's fine. Okay. Now there's no more grass. Let's... They're gonna just fake out this Incin, right? That's true. Also, Bleakwind has to hit, though. I'm never trusting Tornadus to kill anything because, you know, 80% might as well be 50-50. Okay, I'm actually so happy about that. That is even better for me. Cool. Yeah, honestly, the burn, 10 out of 10. Big fan. Okay. So, how do we lose from here? We let the Chien-Pao, like, get us, right? Think we're fine losing Incineroar. Think that's okay. So I'm just gonna U-turn and get a little Tailwind. Make sure that we're faster. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Hopefully they take out my Torn. That's fine. Beautiful. Okay. Although, kind of risky. Because we just died a Sucker Punch, right? Oh, they protected. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Put our Shifu in. Which can also protect. I think we just want to get some drops going, and like we have all the time in the world, and they do not because they have a burn on their Chien-Pao. So now we can fake out. If we jet the Pao, fake out the Rilla. Aqua Jet Facade. That's fair. I might be playing too safe, huh? Ground? Terra Ground. Well. Okay. I mean... How much do you think Aqua Jet does? They no longer have Stab. Yeah, okay. Interesting. That's an interesting choice. Don't know what just happened, but okay. Okay, let's... Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. That does seem like a thing that would happen. Okay. But also, why Terra ground it there? I guess if they thought I was gonna Flare Blitz them. Okay, that lead worked out really well into their lead. However, I don't think we can get away with it a second time. Yeah, that honestly makes the most sense. Okay, I think, methinks, I'm actually gonna lead Shifu with P2. No. We're doing the Tornursh lead. We're gonna bring these two. I think they might lead Pow here. Pow Fake Out Mon. To threaten Tornadus on turn 1. Okay. They made like a gentle adjustment. Fair enough. Okay. So, yeah, not me neither, honestly. I was definitely expecting Pow to be out front. Okay, so here's what I think. Methinks this Golden Go is probably just gonna click Nasty Plot. And that they're gonna fake out my Shifu. And if they don't, I'll cry. Yep. Okay. Well, we got a speed drop on the Rilla. That's kind of funny. Alright. So. This is probably just protecting. They're playing pretty, like, pretty stock, I would like to say, for, like, how you would play with the Nasty Plot Golden Go, right? And I think... Me certainly thinks that we can get kind of a free facade here, but we might have to Terra to not die. Yeah, right. Kind of a free facade, huh? Oh, okay. Chat, I am actually busy being too smart for my own good. Alright. They get their citrus berry going. We preemptively Terra. They cannot fake us out. Okay. Tailwind. Do we headlong the Golden Go? I don't think it's going to do enough. Maybe what we do is we just Tailwind Protect. If they get in a Nasty Plot, that's kind of bad, though. There's no way they don't go for it, right? Terra Water, yeah. Yeah, okay, that actually still did so much. I did not expect it to do quite that. Okay. Bad, but we have Tailwind. Bad, but we have Tailwind. Okay, and Fake Out. Okay, so... They have Rillaboom in the back for sure. Here's the thing. If they brought Raging Bolt, we cannot win. I think that's basically the, you know, TLDR of it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is my plan. Although I should have doubled that Golden Go. That was a mistake. I looked away and then clicked my buttons. Oh. Based. Alright. Cool. Everything's fine, actually. Everything's actually so fine. They could have just clicked make it rain. They probably thought that I was going to protect or something. I don't know. I don't know. Insanity. They can fake out again. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, like, there's no punish at this point, right? Like, okay, here's the problem now, is that Goldingo could be faster than my fastest Mon. And if it is faster than my fastest Mon, I think we just lose, right? Let's hope it ain't. Okay. Okay, they were just holding on to it for the end, huh? They were just holding on to it. What a sicko. Out here making me play for no reason. Yeah. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. I mean, you know what? Good information. Although, I do wish that they had showed me the Raging Bolt earlier. I would have conceded. Like, as soon as they double OHKO'd. Okay. They sure do love Goldingo. Hello, how are you? Let's see. How do we punish how much they love Goldingo? There's no way they lead it again. That would be actual insanity. Is Chungus any good? That's so fair. Is Chungus good here? Or do we want... No, I think we need the Chungus. If they bring Bolt, right? They're obsessed with this lead. Fake out Mon Goldingo? Insanity. They have the faster fake out too. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. That's unfortunate because we have like kind of a lot of speed in our Incin. I guess that being said, Rillaboom's pretty easy to like outspeed an Incineroar. Okay. I think we might be in trouble. You're right. You're right. Listen, I have not been paying very much attention today. No mess. Can't kill a P2, huh? Yeah, no, that's so fair. No, I could have just looked, you know? I could have just paid attention and I, you know, it probably would have been... But, yeah, but I didn't. So, now we get a little punished, and that's okay. No, I'm just not paying attention today. Okay. We can Terra Flying, which makes, like, Woodhammer will do less, right? I don't think it matters. Let's just U-turn this. Get some recovery. Put our Chunger in. Nice, get pranked, idiot. Oh shit, okay. That was less cool. I didn't like that one. Let's just try to remove this and I guess we'll Sludge Bomb. Maybe we should go after the Golden Go with both. No, I don't love that. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, we got the freeze. If they Flare Blitz, then it thaws, right? But okay. Well. Let's give this a blast. Just in case. I mean, if they Flare Blitz to thaw, then they can't be faking out, right? So maybe it's better to just not Terra. Maybe it's better to not Terra here, but if they just naturally thaw out and fake out, then I guess we cry. I don't know. But I think we can save our Terra here. My cat is losing his mind. Okay. Frozen. Goodbye. That wasn't even with guts. That's crazy. That's crazy. This Pokemon is broken. Okay. One turn left of Trick Room. I need infinitely more coffee to pay enough attention here. Okay, well. Let's see. I think we're at the point where I just want to put this Incineroar in and remove this. Is that right? They can fake out the P2. No way they fake out the P2. I think they have to go for it, right? But they know I can Terra. Okay, they just went for the double. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. I didn't need to Terra, but it was definitely safer. Okay, what do they have? Raging Bolt. Beautiful. This can't protect, right? Oh, it can. It's just actual Calm Mind Raging Bolt. Cool. I mean, they just protect it, right? They didn't. That's also fine, to be fair. That doesn't do anything. They probably just protect. Nope. Fair enough. Dragon Pulse kills. Makes sense. Alright, put this in. We could speed tie if they have no investment and I Trick Room. But I feel like they probably have an amount of investment. Okay, so get the Trick Room going. They don't have Terra. Yep, makes sense. Okay, goodbye. Adios mio. Okay, cool. We did it. Another one. What the fuck? I don't know what I'm looking at here. This certainly is a bunch of Pokemon. Psychic Seed. Specs Guardy. Is there Boom Bursting? Okay. Shifu seems fine. Instant seems fine. I have to go open the window for my cat, or he is gonna lose his friggin' mind. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Okay, they sent in a thing with Discharge, Boom Burst, Sludge Bomb, and Protect. Don't love it. I don't love it. Let's see. So, God, this feels... this feels not good. I'm just gonna protect. I'm a little terrified. Oh. Nice. The old side para. Oh my god. That is so funny. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, we can just facade it, right? Boomers didn't even kill. That's crazy. Goodbye. Bump. Okay. How fast is Guardy? Possibly fast. Cool. Knock off this. I think we just get a little protect, huh? Oh, they probably have a fairy move. Yeah. Dazzle, Moonblast, Expanding Force, Shadow Ball. Yep. Does it kill? It doesn't even kill? That's crazy. Okay. Welp. Do a little Tailwind, get a little EQ. I suppose we could just facade the Guardy, because they already used their Terra. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I've convinced myself. Interesting. I doubt that crit mattered. Goodbye. Okay. Got him. Alright. The side para, full para can't Trick Room was insane. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing. I lied. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm bringing Chungus because I want to. No one can stop me. Yep. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I mean, they probably just have to Terra, right? I think. I guess if they follow me, they're probably like... Okay. Okay. You got me. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Their Indeedee does have Protect. Yeah, makes sense. Kind of tragic if this lives. Okay. Whew. Yikes. Alright. Goodbye. Goodbye, Garchomp. Alright, well, that was certainly one of the games of all time. I'm not going to say Discharge ain't it, but you could play Raging Bolt. I'm pretty sure Raging Bolt learns Discharge. Right? It's gotta. It must. Okay. Stock Vest. No substitute. Landorus is good. Probably doesn't have all that much speed investment. That being said, it's going to still outspeed everything without Tailwind. Nasty Plot Cloak Chi-Yu. Okay. Interesting. Mental Herb Chungus. Do I want to go fast or slow? I think we want to go fast. Although maybe we lead the Shifu. What if they lead? If they Flutterfish, Shifu's so bad. What a nice person. Okay, if they Flutterfish, Shifu's bad. What's not bad if they Flutterfish? Alright. Cool. We are just going to bring these. We probably should have brought P2 for the Raging Bolt. Proto Speed. Makes sense. If they're max speed, we're never outspeeding. So, there's that. If they are not max speed, then we could potentially outspeed. I see Wind. We wouldn't love to take that on either of them, but that's okay. What Terra are they? Grass? God, okay. Let's just put damage on the board. Icy Wind, yeah. Ugh. Okay. We got a speed drop, which is tragic on our very slow mon. Okay, we killed the Chi-Yu though, without guts. That's kind of huge. Big if huge is what I would call that. Ogerpon wet, huh? Okay. So we can get a little taunt. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Cool. So they can't follow me and they can't protect. I think we want to save our Torn here. Maybe actually... It's kind of awkward. Kind of an awkward spot. Let's just try to Bleak Wind and we'll switch this out. I think maybe that's safer. Okay, now we got a speed drop on them. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, we got Ivied. That did so much damage. Okay. They can't follow me, which is big if huge. And we have Fake Out available. They could switch. I think we just do the obvious, like, Fake Out their Ogerpon, Jet this Flutter. With Mystic Water, it should kill. Okay. They have Chunger. Fair enough. Is it Rocky? No. Right, it's mental. It's kind of mental, huh? Let's trade, please. Maybe I should U-turn. Yeah, I actually think that's probably better. I wonder if we can... It's kind of an awkward, like, call, right? Because if they follow me... Okay. That's fine. So they're sporing this Shifu. Okay. Putting in Flutter. I mean, we're not going to wake up, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So Terra Steel means that we definitely live Moonblast. Yep. Mon Dieu. Okay. Okay. We just have to beat this Flutter. I'm protecting. No. That's dumb, right? Yeah, that's dumb. They could Icy Wind, actually. It's not dumb. We're protecting. We do have drops, actually. I mean, Moonblast still isn't going to KO, though. No, we have to actually double attack, right? Okay, they did Icy. Wake up. Wake up. One time. This is bullshit. Do we have to Jet? Jet kills, right? So... Okay. I was getting a little worried there that we weren't gonna kill. Okay. So they brought these 4 Mons on the right, and they led Flutterfish. Fluttermane did not kill Ursa on turn 1 because it can't. And then we killed their Chiyu. Okay. So, is that worth doing again? Probably. Probably. Okay. Shifu's still pretty good. Do I want Incin or P2? I think we want Incin. Flutterfish? Yep, makes sense. Okay. I think that their Landorus is so scared of Shifu plus P2 that they kind of can't bring it, which is good. Get a little Tailwind. I think we actually just Headlong Rush the Fluttermane. No, that's... No, we'll just EQ. Yep, makes sense. Icy Wind. They crit me. That's tragic. Alright. Okay. Well... That was tragic. They can just double protect here, but are they going to? Probably not. Yep. Okay, so do we die to this burn tick? Okay, huge and big. Okay. What do they have now? Ogre Pawn. Don't love to see it. What are they? Heat Wave, Dark Pulse? Okay. No, let's Terra Grass U-turn in case they follow me. And we'll just click Facade. I think that, like, no matter what happens, this Ursaluna dies this turn. So, nice. Also nice. Hell yeah. Okay. We've removed the Flutter and the Fish. We're both down to 2. Oof. That's not great. Okay. We probably could have seen that coming. I don't think we can win, but let's find out. Let's find out. Okay. Yeah. It'll take a while, but we can't. We cannot win this. Right? Right? They have Dragon Pulse? No, Draco. I still don't think we can win, but I'll just let them kill me. It's fine. It's fine. Cudgel does actually nothing. We get a knockoff. Their Draco connects. Tragic. God. Alright, well. Yep. Draco miss. Okay, finally. They killed me. So, P2 Shifu. Ursa. Mungus might not actually do what we want. We'll find out. I think it's worth it. I think that we are just going to try to set up Trick Room while threatening with Urshifu. And then we should be able to clean up with... Okay. We should be able to clean up with Ursaluna. So, let's see here. If we Terra Steel in the Heat Wave, that's not great. If they hard swap into... I mean, we have to Terra Steel or we lose this to Flutter. We could swap, though, into Chungus. Is that worth it? Sure. Sure. Oh, right. That has taunt. That's so bad. That's so bad. We got played. Yeah, that... We did not pay enough attention. That was a mistake. Okay. Well. Let's see. So... think we... Can you stop hitting every heat wave? Freeze. God damn it. Okay. It's fine. They'll miss heat wave here. Oh my god, that still did so much. Okay. They got double hit. Now they got double miss. So everything is fine. We remove the Flutter Mane. We remove the Chiyu. Taunt is over. Oh, they brought the Landorus this time? That's actually crazy. Okay. Cool. If we... Yep. Beautiful. Okay. So, get a recover. Get a close combat. So I think P2 can finish off Landorus. We do roughly 1,000,000 sands here. Okay. Didn't specifically expect that, but that's okay. P2 is slower than Ursa. Their Landorus is going to be slower than their Ogerpon. Well, it probably. Ice Beam has to kill. Okay, good. Facade does not. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Ice Beam, Facade, they protect. Okay, so if they get the double, it's not great. But nothing changes, so they did not. Okay. Oh, shit, just dies to P2. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's take a quick little revision here and figure out how we should be speccing this P2. Let's take a look at Stat Crusher real quick and just see what is typical. No speed is most common. Typically, it looks like most people play probably max HP then. 192, yeah. So normally people play 252 HP. 126 is like by far the most defense people play. Let's see what that looks like. 26. Depending what the Spadef looks like and the Spatak, it might mean that we have like a defensive nature or, you know, etc., etc. Okay, 150 is by far the most popular, and 120 Spadef. So let's look at that. That means we're almost definitely modest then. Okay, so modest, 150, and 120. And we have 4 little useless points hanging out. Look at that. Beautiful. It's a very well projected graph. Good things happening here. Cool. Alright. Well, I like that. I think I'm actually going to check how people normally would play a Torn out of curiosity. Speed. 179 is by far the most popular, which is max speed. Yeah, so it's max speed. That being said, the next most popular is 131, which is not no speed, but it's pretty close, right? If we go modest. Oh, it is no speed. Okay, crazy. Yeah, don't love that. Not a big fan of that. If we look at max speed, max HP. Yeah, it's either like all or none, right? But like if you are Sash, then it makes a lot of sense. Is that 186? Yeah, which is just max. Pretty typical. Max. Defense 90. Yep, so no investment. Spatak 146. There's probably just the 4 in Spatak then. Yeah. So it seems like a pretty common spread then. Is that you would just play max for Spatak. If you were Sash, you'd probably play the opposite. So max speed, max Spatak. Because there's no real reason to have a bunch of speed def or defense or HP if you're always going to live at 1. It's kind of a waste of investment. If you are not using Stat Crusher, you should use Stat Crusher. You're welcome. Google it. I'm not posting a link. I'm too lazy. I'll put it in the YouTube video. I'll put it in the YouTube video. Don't crucify me or whatever. You know what? Let's take a look at Urshifu spreads. For the sake that we, in fact, are not Choice Scarf. So the 164 speed might not actually make sense here. Importantly for this, this is a good tool, but we probably just want to make sure we know what we're outspeeding and why, or underspeeding and why. So let's take a quick second and figure out what we want from this. Because the reason you would 164 is with Scarf, it puts you into a good speed tier to outspeed a lot of the important mons. Specifically, Flutter you need to outspeed. So like Tailwind Plus, you're always outspeeding. But, yeah, let's take a look here. See what makes sense. Because the other thing is we aren't Sash. We actually don't have a Focus Sash on this team, which feels kind of like, you know, missed opportunity. Also, I hate this. I hate this Terra Grass, but I get it. I get it, but I hate it. I also don't like the Terra Ghost. I'm going to change it. We're going to Terra Fairy our Chungus to make the Bolt balance matchup better. We could Terra Water. Yeah. I like Terra Fairy. We'll do Terra Fairy. Okay. Not very many people are max speed, it would seem. Most are 149. What does that look like? If we take these away, 149 means, oh, okay, so max but not Jolly. So max Adamant is 149, which is the same speed as Golden Go at max speed. I kind of like being that fast. I would like to be 152. No, 153, I suppose. Because if we're 153, then it means under Tailwind we outspeed Proto Boosted Scarf. Proto Boosted Fluttermane. Even if they're max speed. But most of them aren't max speed, so I think we might be fine with doing a little bit slower to make sure that we keep Adamant. Adamant Scarf, or Adamant Mystic Water damage is like pretty good. Well, a lot of maxers, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, 187. So that's definitely like an Adamant. Yeah, that's like the stock number that everyone wants to be at generally, and then that's probably either banded or just like a focus hash one. Defense 121 is really popular, so that's just the 4 investment. Spadef 96, 92. Most popular is 80. Yeah, which is just base. Do 92. Okay, so if we do 92, then it just lets us put those there, I guess. Okay, I don't hate that. We're not gonna live anything, but realistically with Terra Steel, if we're facing a Fluttermane and we're not faster, we can just Terra Steel. But we outspeed everything except for the max speed booster Flutters under Tailwind. So that seems fine. Can't do much to change this. Unfortunately, I think that we could cut some attack if we wanted to invest in Spadef, maybe. 112 means under Tailwind we're 224, which is probably not even necessary, honestly. What would it be? 102 is 204, which 204 means that we underspeed Flutter. Even not booster. Under Tailwind, which is not ideal. I think I would rather... If we're 106, then we'd be 212. So for 212, because I don't think 224 is actually doing anything for us. Actually, does it outspeed Scarf Ursh? Like the Adamant Scarf Ursh, I believe, is like 220 something. Let's find out. Let's just go to... oh, we can just do this in Showdown. Okay. Let's go back. This one. Nope. 223. Okay, so 224 actually does something. So that makes sense. So we actually probably just need to keep it at... we'll just keep it at the 112 to make sure that we outspeed Adamant Scarfursh at max speed, which I think is better than just randomly investing in like Spadef a little bit. So that being said, we can see if it makes sense to drop some attack if we're always killing everything anyway. Reinvest some of that in bulk. But like, we kind of don't want to lose too much of it, I don't think. So let's take a quick gander. Let's just see what people are doing. Wow, crazy. No speed? That makes sense. Actually, minus speed nature. more interested in this. Okay. Some people are doing 198. What does that look like? Oh, that's still adamant. Yeah. Or not adamant, it's probably brave, whatever the minus speed nature one is. So it's not very helpful to base off of. But yeah, most people are just doing max adamant or brave. Ursuluna is usually pretty like max, you know? Spadef, not really any investment. Some people are 115ing. But you have like, that's probably the like half HP investment, and then you put some into Spadef and Def. Yeah. Alright, let's just leave Ursuluna as is. I like it. Terra Flying makes sense. Terra Steel, Terra Grass, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Do I like Terra Poison? I mean, we like almost never Terra Artorn anyway. Don't love Terra Poison. I think I'm just gonna Terra Steel it. I think that's better. Gently. Not like, again, we never Terra it, so it probably doesn't matter, but you know. Okay, let's play one more. Play one more. Wow, I hate all of this. Pow Knight with Banded Knight is obnoxious. Okay, so this is like aggressive hyper offense 2/2/2. Yeah, okay. Well, let's I don't know how we actually beat Dozo. They Terra Grass? Yep. Yeah. But it's like very aggressive, which is not good for us. Like, I think I don't know if we can beat Dozo Tatsu, honestly. And like Pow Knight's kind of a nightmare. Okay, I think we're gonna just lead Torn, Ursa, and we probably need to bring Ensign, Shifu, I guess. Oh god, it feels so bad. Yep. Okay. So, I think what we need to do, set up Tailwind. If we Terra Ghost, they can't E-Speed us or Sacred Sword us or Ice Spinner us. Okay, that's probably right then. If they Terra Normal the Dragonite, then we can EQ next turn. So we might as well go into the POW, I think. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Put this bad boy down to Sash. They doubled it. Incredible. They're not down to Sash. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. So now, Dragonite is kind of choice locked into the worst possible here. It'd be worse if we had Protect. Okay. I think we need to go after the Dragonite. I think we have to. Yep. Yeah, makes sense. Oh my gosh. Okay. We remove the Dragonite. Is that a mistake? Should we put in Urshifu? No, actually I can Incineroar here. Dozo. Yep. Okay. Makes sense. And they protected. Cool. So we got our free swap. God, that's just... I think we... Okay. That did not do very much. That's good. Let's see here. So now that we've removed Rocky Helmet... Oh, then they can't Terra. I think Surging probably does more than CC at this point. Oh, they went first. Oh, our Tailwind ended. Well. Well, chat, I think we're cooked. As predicted, can never in my life beat this fucking Dondozo. Never in my life. Yep. Okay. Okay. How do we ever beat Dondozo? I guess we just need... Yeah. I was thinking that. Like, I figured they would save the Terra for it, so I didn't really even want to bring it. Because, like, I figure Shifu would be enough of a threat to possibly want them to Terra Grass. But maybe not. Yeah, so I think if we want to force them to Terra, then we can P2 and just start Ice Beaming. I like that. I like that. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think we still are going to have a tough time with Pow Knight, but... Are they just doubling the Torn? And are they gonna Terra? It's awkward. They're just gonna double that Torn. Doesn't even get a thing, you know. Tough. Well, I think we lose, like, immediately. So I don't actually think we can beat E-Speed at this point. Let's find out. Okay. Yep. Yeah, this matchup feels... I'm not going to say unwinnable. But yeah, pretty close. It feels pretty close to unwinnable, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Yeah, we just died at, like, I don't know, pick a move. Do we kill this? Not even close. Alright. Yeah, that matchup seems... You know, I hate saying matchups are unwinnable, but... that one does not seem great. How do we win? Like, ever? We can't beat Dozo Tatsu. We have a really tough time with Pow D Knight. Yeah, the matchup does not seem great. I think our... I think if we had Protect on Torn, it's like almost playable. But without it, I think we just can't win. This is the Charlotte team. SD, Calmide, yeah. This is like copy paste Charlotte team. Cool. Okay. Well, we lead Torn, Shifu. If they go fake out Mon, set up Mon, Shifu gets faked out. We get Tailwind, they get a Calm Mind or SD. It's not great. But they don't have Taunt, like at all. Okay, so maybe what we do is we go P2, fake out Mon with Ursaluna. Amoonguss feels kind of hit or miss. No, let's go fast. Let's go. I kind of like P2. Yeah, okay. Because I think that they think that I want to Trick Room. But I'm not going to Trick Room with this in play. Or I'm not going to Bleak Wind with... Or Tailwind with this in play. So, let's taunt this. They're not Mental Herb, right? And let's... We can't fake out. So... Let's try taunt this. Get a little U-turn. Sorry, taunt this. We'll U-turn their Incin. Yep, fake out my Incin. Fair enough. Oh my god, Torn's priority taunt. I hate having taunt on Torn. It's so awful. Like every matchup where you want it, it just doesn't actually do anything. Yep. It's only like exclusively good into those Flutter Mane sets. Alright, well. Get a little rain dance going. Yep. Yeah. I don't even think they made any changes. It's like it's the same SD Calm Mindset and everything with the Hyper Voice Throat Spray for Egg, right? So I don't feel like they actually changed anything. Oh, items? Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Get a little Bleak Wind. We're not going to survive a Hyper Voice. Yeah, right, that makes sense. The Farrig is definitely slower than our Ursa. Nice. Get got. Pranked. Yeah. Yeah, like, no matter what. I mean, even like the most stock of stock Farrigs are always going to be just slower than this Ursaluna, right? So, alright. Would like to remove this Pokemon, please. Yeah. Just kidding. Prankard. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't protect. They're probably going to knock off, right? Our stamina, it is a little bit sad, isn't it? I guess we have a drop. No, my flame orb. Okay. Oh no, I set up the rain for them. What have I done? I blew it. Chat, I blew it. Okay. Okay. Well. My god, they still have a full health Rillaboom. It's fucked up. Now we just lose to Aqua Jet, right? They just Aqua Jet if they feel like it won't do enough Grassy. Well, they still have a Sash, so it doesn't even matter. Makes sense. Makes sense. They couldn't... Oh, was the terrain was out? Man, one team having a I'm the only one who can priority is pretty annoying, huh? Alright. Yes. Okay. Not great. Not ideal, you could say. It's gonna do like nothing. Also, they probably go first. Can just Terraflying Terra Blast it, I guess. Yep. Get a Swords Dance. I'm gonna put some punches on this for Reg. I'm gonna blast this. Okay. Oh, they did not set Trick Room for us. Do I chase down the Fareg, actually? I think is the real question here. So if they just protect plus do anything, maybe we do. Maybe we Trick Room. I actually think that makes the most sense here. Okay. Protect. A Grassy. We Trick Room. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Get Rocky Helmeted Idiot. Okay. Let's just Sludge Bomb here. Terra Blast. If they protect the Ogre Pawn, it's probably better to double the Rillaboom. Yeah. Nice. Chungus is our boy. U-turn. Okay. Nice. Good meme. Alright. Okay. So... Oh, exciting. Have fun. Good luck. I believe in you. Yep. Incineroar. checked. Okay. Poison. One time. One time, except for that other time. Absolutely. Have fun. Okay. One turn of Trick Room. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? They can only fake out one. Yep. It's fine. Freeze. Oh. Okay. We got a little freeze. It's beautiful. It's the way we drew it up. Put in our Urshifu. That's so fine. Put in our Chungus. Now we can Spore the Incineroar. And I'm actually, yeah. So Spore, Incineroar, Terra Blast the Farrig. I figured that might happen, but I am super okay with that. Let's remove the Farigiraf. They can put back their Incineroar. We're going to Spore that slot and Terra Blast the Ogerpon. And then whichever, like, yeah, fair enough. Take your damage. Goodbye, Ogerpon. Spore that slot. Terra Blast that slot. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay. Yep. So, P2 Shifu, Mungus, Ursa. Yeah. Since we can't fake them out anyway, Incineroar might as well not come. Okay. Yep, makes sense. What do we want to do with this Urshifu, if anything? Not much, huh? Not much. Are they going to try to remove the Urshifu? I doubt it. I doubt it. Maybe they do. That's bad. Yep. Take a little damage. Okay. That's not amazing for us, but we get Trick Room up. We can put in our Saluna. Let's see. What are we worried about? If they double this slot and we protect, we might be in an awkward spot. If they go after this, I don't think anything else on the team can take down this Ogerpon. Does double Grassy kill? Let's find out. Okay. They did not double Grassy, and they Spiky Shielded. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. EQ might do like pitiful damage. Yeah, let's just try and chase this down and hope. Oh. Oh, so bad. Yeah, we lost. All right. Yep, we lost. The tragedies of fast Ursaluna are that everything is now faster than us in Trick Room. Something to consider. Is it worth the get'ems by having a Tailwind Ursaluna when there's so much priority in the format? And does that mean maybe it's worth having a Farrig or Indeedee instead of a P2? Yeah, things to consider. I do really like P2. I don't love the Incineroar on the team, but I get why it's there. I mean, it's Incineroar. Incineroar good, they say. Yeah. I am not certain how I feel about some of the Mons. But listen, I love Ursaluna, and I'm playing Ursaluna. I'm double Baron. They call me the Berenstein Bears, the way I'm double bearing. Alright. This is another kind of Ursaluna type team that I was considering at one point. Ignore the spreads. They are just made up and irrelevant. Actually, this one's not, but the rest of them are. Yeah, like this Ursaluna is very slow. And actually, as you can tell, it looks like it's pretty much the Stat Crusher spread with a Ogerpon as like our fast, big hitting idiot. And then of course Tornadus with a good amount of Spadef and HP and quite a bit of speed, but not, not max. Is this maybe something we should consider? I don't know. I'm unsure. But I do like Iron Crown. Think that Pokemon's fun. Gives us a nice little answer to Fluttermane in Tachyon Cutter. We're also a boost speed, which is why our spread looks like this. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Okidogi is a funny Pokemon. I like it. I don't know if it's good, but it's fun. And yeah, I don't know. I'm unsure how I want to play Ursaluna specifically, but a lot of options. We got a lot of options. So, listen, we're figuring it out. Slowly but surely, by the end of Reg F, we'll pick our Reg F team, That's kind of the the way it always goes. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, drinking coffee, playing Pokemon, all the fun stuff. If you have any questions or comments about the team, all that stuff, don't forget to leave them on the YouTube video, which will be uploaded at some point today, I'm sure. If you want to try the team, it will also be linked in the description of that YouTube video as well. Other than that, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see y'all next week.